Damn, ladies and gentlemen, it has been one of the most hit and miss months that we have ever had on the free-to-play account. We've had some absolutely phenomenal wins in terms of roster growth and progression. So last month we did Act 5, Chapter 4, 100%, and we've got a bit of 5.2, a bit of 5.3 left. But on completion of that, we got 2 5-star champion crystals, and we pulled Stark Enhanced Spider-Man and Void, and also got a 5-star Awakening gem, and we awakened the Archangel that we got, what was it, around the time of the 1-year free-to-play anniversary video of the first featured Grandmaster Crystal. But also, just to put it into perspective, we did take some pretty fat L's as well. You know, Marvel Contest of Champions, an incredibly hit-and-miss game. We got an awakened Black Panther Civil War, who is just above my icon at the moment. We got one of those from a 15k featured crystal, and we also got Groot from a 15k crystal. And also the Gwenpool Goes to the Movies event from the guaranteed 5-star. We got Black Panther Civil War again, awakening that character. And from the 4-star one with a chance at a 5-star, we got a 4-star Loki there. So that was dreadfully appalling. However, also in terms of the Gwenpool Goes to the Movies event, in those kind of like premium S crystals, we managed to awaken as well our 4-star Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, so that was a very fat win there as well. And also yesterday on the channel we did a crystal opening where we awakened Superior Iron Man and got Winter Soldier. But I think one of the also highlights of the free-to-play account is we did the second 6-star champion. By this time next month, we're going to be able to open at the start of next month's event on the provision that we've done Act 5 100%, which we are going to be working toward in the next couple of weeks before Comic-Con. We have one more 6-star champion crystal to open. And I'm so happy that we got Sentinel, man. We've got a very, very strong, high-utility, double immunities character that, especially for this month, where, you know, you've got Emma Frost and Omega Red, he's just absolutely perfect. So I'm super happy to bag that Sentinel. He came in at exactly the right time. And yeah, the roster is looking so good, man. We have the potential right now to take Spider-Man Stark Enhanced up to rank 4, but because I've already got my rank 5 on my main account, I kind of want to make different decisions with the Tier 2 Alpha, because it's a very, very valuable resource. So yeah, I don't think we're going to push for that just yet, and playing casually and kind of you know, Gold 1 Alliance War, we don't really need anything more than like a rank 3 Stark Enhanced Spider-Man Blade and also a 440 Ghost Rider, but I might take Ghost Rider up to 550 because we do play him, you know, a fair bit when it comes to Alliance War whenever we bring out the Holy Trinity, so I think he'd be served quite well for the upgrade. So to go over some of the top characters and what we're looking to do next, again, the 2 goals at the moment, well, 3 goals, ongoing one is uncollected 100% every single month, Act 5 100%, and then go for Labyrinth of Legends completion, and the tool that we're going to use to do that, which I'm 99% certain of, is a rank 5 awakened Medusa, because if we get Medusa up to 565, she is so good for initial Labyrinth run, much easier time at Maestro, can deal with a lot of the fights really, really well. So in terms of the upgrade materials, we are missing mainly the Tier 4 Cosmic Catalyst. So those are what I'm desperately hoping to pull from a lot of the T4CC crystals, and we have a few more of those knocking about in terms of like static content. Like we still got Act 4 100% to do, and a few are available via Act 5 stuff, but also via Act 5 as well. We're going to have rank up gems, so that's another reason why I'm not upgrading my start, because if we get like a Tech rank 4 gem, we might be able to slap it on that boy. We get a mutant one, we can slap it on Archangel. So yeah, there are quite a few good options there. I really like my Luke Cage. He actually may potentially end up being my second rank 5 character, but I feel like I maybe want to wait for kind of like a newer featured champion that's nobody's really playing as much, and try and get them as, like, you know, out of the 15k crystal and get them as maybe the second rank 5 on this account, because via all the uncollected 100%, just in terms of my resources, we are very, very close to just being able to yeah, get a in terms of the tier 5 basic catalyst, which are the you know, one of the biggest bottlenecks there, our first rank 5 character already, and doing Act 5 100%, you know, guarantees your second one as well, because you get 2 more of them. So yeah, potentially Luke Cage and Medusa could go up there, but I'm not too sure on Luke Cage yet, man. I feel like he kind of does everything that he needs to at rank 4, so I'm not really too sure if the rank 5 would be wasted, or kind of one of the alternate plays on the free-to-play account, which I think might be the bit of a smarter one, is wait until Act 6, see what the big problem is there, and then figure out which of my characters is going to be most useful to take up in order to counter that problem, because again, I'm not really too fussed about being highly competitive in terms of Alliance War, Alliance Quest on this account. It's just all about like how far can we push in the static content without spending any money. That is the big one there. So yeah, just in terms of the rest of the roster as well, we got Morningstar, Rogue, Void, and Iceman up there. None of these characters are seeing too much play. I play a little bit of Rogue in Alliance Quest sometime. You know, a similar scenario with Iceman. Usually chuck him on Alliance War defense as well, because he's a little bit annoying, but it's good to have him for the double immunities. If we get Void Awakened, I'm going to be a very, very happy man. Ghost Rider, yeah, occasionally gets some use in the Trinity. I don't really play the 4-star Rogue now that we have a 5-star version. Hyperion, and also Hulk I generally use for Alliance Quest because I really like kind of high damage stun champions. I find them very, very fun to play, and you know, I've got better options to use in static content, so they work quite well for me. And then we also have Mephisto, Elektra, Hela. Don't really get used too much nowadays. Same with Ultron, Yondu, occasionally for certain heal block stuff, but I think now that we've got Void, Yondu is going to be sitting on the benches a bit. I think in terms of heal blocking, maybe an unawakened Void can be a little bit better than a Yondu, but I don't know, Yondu has that level of reliability that is just very, very good, just spamming that special one. So I don't know, he might have some uses. I'd love to pick up a 6-star Yondu on the free-to-play account. I certainly wouldn't be very sad about that at all. And then we got some of the OGs of this account, like Spider-Man Classic, Netflix Daredevil. Don't really see too much use. A lot of these characters, yeah, just, you know, permanently on the bench now. Corvus, I'd love to, like, max out my 4-star Corvus, but the thing is, taking, like, Medusa up, I don't have the Cosmic T4 at the moment, but if we get a Cosmic, like, 4 to 5 gem in Act 5, then I might take Corvus up to 550, or if we get a Science one, actually, I'll probably slap the Science one on Classic Hulk, but I don't know, there's maybe a reason to go for Gladiator Hulk as well. But to be honest, when it comes to Hulk Ragnarok, you know, you only really need him for AQ if you want to do stuff like Map 6, because he's really good for some of the Starburst paths there. So I think for like Map 3, which we are just doing, because again, I'm just a filthy casual when it comes to AQ Alliance War on this account, regular Hulk serves just fine. And then, yeah, we just got the rest of the roster, the rest of the collection down here. And, oh, it's not really sorted in terms of leveled up characters, but you can just see, you know, all these 4-star characters that I've pulled that I don't really have any intention of leveling, just because, you know, I don't want any additional resources. Like, I never grind Arena on this account as well, because Arena is just incredibly tedious. So, you know, the main thing in terms of progression for free-to-play on a monthly basis is just casually playing in an Alliance, doing Alliance War stuff, Alliance Quest stuff, uncollected 100% every month. Sometimes I'll do Heroic and Master a little bit, but they're not really a priority, only if I have, like, an excess amount of time. And also, I like to try and do like any additional side monthly events come on, because they're usually quite rewarding. So that combined with uncollected and the Alliance stuff, you know, racks in like a really sizable amount of roster growth every month, along with trying to, you know, progress in pieces of static content there. So yeah, just to again kind of go over my resources and show exactly what we have in terms of the tier 4. So we're capped on basic, couple of cosmics. We got 1 mutant, 2 science, 3 mystic, 6 skill, and 6 tech. So we have a lot of tech, a lot of skill. Either characters from those classes, brand new 5 stars, would certainly be very welcome there. And in terms of some of the crystals that I have, we did like a massive opening yesterday. As you can see, we are on just under 5,000 6-star shards, but we still have 100% uncollected to do. So yeah, doing this month's one 100%, Act 5 100%, and also next month 100%. We've got our second 6-star character, and yeah, I'm very, very excited for the double opening next month. Like, this month's one was really, really good, and arguably out of all the 6 stars we got, because we did 2 on the main account as well. We got Bishop, Guillotine on the main account. I think Sentinel was Arguably the best pull on the free-to-play account. So, you know, we certainly got quite lucky there. And I think we just have a variety of just random crystals here, a few AQ ones, some ones from the new season as well. So we're probably going to just, you know, open those during some sort of crystal opening. And in terms of the resources, we used, the reason we got Stark Awakened is via the Dimensional Rifts that came out around like Corvus and Proxima. I think they had a slightly alternate name than that. But yeah, we had a 5-star Tech Awakening gem, so that's how we got Stark Awakened. But now, as you can see, in terms of Awakening gems, I think we only have, well, we have 3 4-star Science ones, 1 4-star Cosmic and 1 4-star Generic. But yeah, I'm not really fussed about using those gems on anybody at the moment. And we are at the cap for 5-star Signature Stones there. So we're staying exactly 100. I could chuck more into Archangel, but I'm waiting to see if there's going to be like a really insane character that benefits like super greatly from all the Signature Stones that we can pick up. Again, I'm kind of like keeping in mind that future of Act 6 and another like hopefully brand new rank 5 champion that we can potentially get quite lucky and get there. But aside from that, the total what is it? Base hero rating for the account is at 256k. The profile's looking pretty good. We got Medusa, Rocket. I still love Rocket, man. He's so much fun. The damage is phenomenal. If you watch a lot of the free-to-play live streams, we tend to end up playing Rocket quite a bit. Sentinel and also Luke Cage up there. And if we go over to the story quest as well, just to show you where we're at, because we made a little bit of Act 4 progression during that discounted week as well. We only have the last chapter to do in Act 4, but Act 4 is such a slog, and also now we are at level 60 as well, which is really good because we've increased cap on Catalyst. But yeah, got quite a bit to slog out there. I'm not really too fussed about the rewards just yet, but I feel like once we do Act 5 100%, which is more of the priority and thing that we're striving toward, then we'll get it sorted in no time. And then yeah, we've got quite a bit to do in chapter 3 still, then chapter 2, and I think I want to finish Act 5 100% by having some runs at the Collector once we are ready for that. And I'm actually oddly quite excited to fight the Collector again. I feel like, you know, the first time we did the Collector on the free-to-play account, we had a very ragtag team of like rank 4, level 40 4-star champions, and they weren't very, you know, pimped out. We had like unduped Ghost Rider, unduped Classic Spider-Man, Hawkeye, we had Unawakened Rogue, and finally we had Awakened Scarlet Witch at 440. So it's a very ragtag team. But I feel like now it's going to be quite fun to do the Collector because we have a lot of firepower. We have quite a few boosts saved up as well. I snagged a 30% boost offer as well for my initial run in Labyrinth. There was something like, it was like a triple layer of boosts, 30% ones for like 750 units, and I quickly, you know, I was quickly thinking about, you know, how much easier that's going to make the Labyrinth run, and I was like, screw it, you know, I'm going to sit down for 3 hours, we're going to smash out the Labyrinth run in 3 hours, and we're going to have pretty much like 50% increased stats because we got the 30% there, 20% attack, and 25% more health. So yeah, it's going to be like a good 50% increase to the stats, which is going to make the initial clear of Labyrinth of Legends significantly cheaper. So yeah, that's what we went for there. But aside from that, the free-to-play account, we're getting there, man. We're certainly getting there. Again, I would have liked to do this stuff a little bit faster, and I believe you know, if I had more time to dedicate and I was only playing this account and I didn't have to run, you know, a main account, a Marvel Strike Force account, a YouTube channel, and also, you know, spend time with my friends, my family, my girlfriend, this account would have got significantly further, significantly quicker. But it's just kind of a fun little, you know, casual experiment to see how far we can get in Marvel Contest of Champions without spending money. And I know some people are incredibly cynical, of like, Seatin, you must have spent money to have all these good champions. How have you got 2 6-star characters? It's not like 6-star characters are pretty obviously easy to get if you just 100% uncollected every month and you can make that push. But just to show you, we have not spent any money on unit packages on this account. You know, I take the free-to-play thing very, very seriously. We've never sent any units or anything over from the main account. Unexpected champions have never popped up in this account. And if you're at all cynical, you know, we have like 13 months of me doing pretty much every single thing in this game live, in terms of like challenges, monthly event quests, progression. Like, there is a huge archive of the free-to-play videos. If we've ever got a champion on this account, if we've ever done something, it is going to be live somewhere in the archives of YouTube. But again, it's 13 months worth of gameplay. We have played this account a lot, so it's been a very, very fun journey. I'm still really, really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to getting the account geared up for Labyrinth of Legends and Act 6, and I feel like we are so close, man. We are so close. I'm so happy that doing 5.4, we barely spent any units at all, and that's the secret to how do I have so many units. I just never spend them. Like, I get them from logging in, like doing initial quests, but I never really spend them aside from energy refills when I'm doing like big marathon streams, trying to progress in new content. But aside from that, it's a very simple answer of just don't buy champion crystals and have a very, very basic mastery setup as well, because, you know, if you're familiar with the free-to-play account, we don't go for any of the luxurious masteries. We just go for the simple ones that get the job done. So again, this is kind of my mastery setup at the moment. Don't have any flashy stuff like Deep Wounds, Despair, or Assassination. Defense tree, very basic. Don't even have enhanced regeneration there. But you know, it's also like a good little thing to prove that you can do all of this stuff in the game. You know, if you're aware of the right characters for the right matchups, and also you can play quite well. So yeah, it's been a fun little thing, man. I really enjoy the free-to-play account. It's a damn good time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the account tour today. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.